Howdy y'all, Fuzzy Biker here at Baxter Cycle in the mighty metropolis of Marnie, Iowa. Today we are going to look at this Royal Enfield Himalayan. Actually we're going to look at a couple different ones, but actually we're not going to look at the bike so much as we are the luggage systems. We got this big trip to Alaska planned, and I've been going over the different luggage options and what's right and what's wrong, and there isn't anything wrong, I'll give you that right now. And today we are going to look at hard luggage, because a lot of people like that. There's a lot of advantages to it. You can lock it. All these have locks on it. I've got a hard box like this on mine. You can get a lot of stuff in there. They're generally pretty waterproof. Look at this. There are, I should have put them in there. There are little bags that we can pull in and out, so you can put your stuff in there and take it out or whatever. So lockable. These are removable. You just crank these loose, flip these over, and then the whole bag will just come off. But look at that. Isn't that nice? So very handy kind of a deal. We've got a soft system like this for a bike with no racks. Check that out. We'll talk about that here in a minute. We've got another system over here that is, I think I did a video on this a while back, and I've got a bike at the other shop that we'll talk about, but look at this. Again, removable, very sturdy, stout bags. And we've got a system over there like Colorado Mark has on his motorcycle. We'll take a look at that too. So back to this one. This is also a bag, by the way, that is like this, made for this bike, and I've got a bike at the shop that has a bag like that on it. So we'll start with this. It's the trunk box. I've got one of these on my Hot Rod Himalayan, and I just love it. It's one of the best adds. Next to the windshield, it's one of the best adds I've ever added to my bike. It's so handy. I know it's big and it's up there and all that neat stuff, but it's so, I put my bottled water in there, I put my sandwiches in there, I put my gloves in there. This box is lined. It's easily removable. Just loosen this and twist it off, and the box will come off if you wanted to. I've never had mine off, actually. I got caught in a 300-mile rainstorm. I mean, super heavy rain. And I was just sure the box would be a swamp when I got to the hotel. It wasn't. Everything in there was dry. I was just blown away. May that happen again, because the box are not sold as waterproof. Water resistant maybe, but you can tie stuff like this on top here. Like I said, I got a bike at the shop. I'll show you that. It's got a backrest on it. All of this is available at Baxter Cycle, by the way. These bags are kind of interesting. They just got these in a while back, and they're literally made. They've got the Velcro in the right spots to hold on there. And I think I showed you already how you can still open the box with those on there. A lot more capacity. And they've got these little net things on top. I think this is a carrying strap, honestly. I was trying to figure that out, because why would you need a strap like that otherwise? Pretty nifty setup, one on each side. And like I said, there's one that goes on the top, strapping in a different position. This is something I found. They just got these in. What are they called? Rhino Walk motorcycle tool. So it's made of that nylon, heavy duty nylon, but check this out. So, well, first off, you would strap this, I don't know if I put it there, but we were looking for different places to put it. You'd have your toolkit in there. And actually one of the places we thought it was here, although I don't know how that would do, bouncing up and down. But that's a good spot, isn't it? Anyway, that way you didn't have to keep your toolkit under the seat, and you could use it more readily. But check this out. It's got a D-ring, so you can hang it like that. All your tools present. It's got this little zipper pouch on the bottom, and then you open it up, and it's got little spots to put, your wrenches and stuff like that. Pretty nifty thing, I think. Anyway, I don't know. I might get one of those. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. I do like it. Moving along on this motorcycle, I just put this here on this side because it presents better. I'd actually, on my bike, I would have this on the other side, but this is an insulated bottle holder, and it's got a little pouch on the outside. I put it on this side because it's easier to see. But isn't that cool? And that too, let's see who makes that. That too is Rhino Walk. This is going to be a Rhino Walk video. How's that? We'll just go with that. How's that sound? And the price on that is, again, 20 bucks. Baxter Cycle's website. Isn't this a cool bike? It's got the DCAT. It's a Royal Enfield Himalayan 452. I've got one just like this. Mine is actually sitting right over there because it's too cold to go riding. And anyway, it's got the DCAT pipe. It's got the N pipe AEW. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful system. Absolutely lovely. Gorgeous. So this bike also has a taller windshield on it. Let's see, what else have they put on this one. This one is for sale, and it's a used one, honestly. I think it's a used one. Yeah, they put aftermarket tires on it. Some special kind of tire. Battle Axe, I think it says. Okay, moving along. So this is, again, a Royal Enfield Himalayan. This one's got the handguards, the headlight cover, and I think that's about it. Jumping back here, so let's start with the bag. So this is a 30 to 50 liter, I think it's 30 to 50 liter bag. And I like this bag a lot. Again, Colorado Mark, I keep bringing him up because we ride a lot together, but he's got one like this, and he uses it on a couple of his different bikes. And, you know, 30 to 55 liters, you can put a heck of a lot of stuff in there. It's made to strap on. There's little, you know, these little metal things here so you can put straps on your bike so you can unstrap it easily. It's got the handle, pick it up, go into the hotel. And you can really load it up, you know, it'll get quite large. There's a picture of it all, you know, loaded up. It's got these D-rings. It's got these loops to tie things down all over. It's got this netting on the side. So something we found on it one day was, look at this little pouch here. Now what's really neat about this pouch, so you think it's just right here, well it's not. It actually goes all the way down to the end. You know, place to put like tent poles or something like that maybe, or maybe stuff your whole tent in there. It's got these side pouches here, so you can stuff stuff down here. You know, and then the neat thing here is the large center section. It's got this hard cover on it. But look at that. Well, if you have a lot of foam to keep, this is the place to keep it, by golly. There's more stuff over here. I'm not sure what that is. Looks like a strap, maybe a carrying strap. But kind of cool, isn't it? Let's see, how do we zip? I would guess that it's water resistance, but not waterproof. It's made of that same heavy-duty material. What is it called? Focus on Riding, Ride a Walk. It is the MT3550 motorcycle tail bag, 35 to 50 liters. Very nice bag, you know. I like that. Actually, I like that a lot. I wanted to put this on my bike and use that as my additional luggage, but I've got the box in the back of my bike, and with the box, I'll go over and show you. With the box on there, it just wouldn't quite fit. This is my motorcycle over here. Oh, look what I got on here. This is actually one system I'm thinking about using, which is just a bag like this, a duffel bag. I could put my tent and stuff like that in there. That's one option. I don't think that's the system I'm going to go with, but it is something that works pretty well. So I thought about putting this here. And the problem I'm running into is it eats up too much space into the front seat. So I just don't think I'd have enough room. And I don't want to mount it in some weird way, you know. So, isn't that cool? I like that. The other option, I guess, like I said, is this bag, or one other option. Then when we get to the other building, I'll show you the side bags that we have on one of our Himalayans over yonder. But that works pretty good. I think that would work. I'm doing this to show off this helmet net I got. I got this at Baxter Cycle again. I can't remember how much they cost. 20 bucks, 10 bucks, something like that. 15 bucks. And it's made for carrying a helmet. I like it. I like it. I always keep one or two of those in the trunk back here. What else can I show you on this bike? This is my armadillo bag, my fuel bag. That's a 1 gallon bag. I'll put about 3 liters of fuel in there. That'll make it a little squishy so I can move it around, move it easy. That's my security blanket. I get out in the middle of nowhere. I start running out of fuel. At least I got another gallon in the back, or 3 liters in this case. My first aid kit right there. And I've got 2 of these bags. They come in pairs. Again, this is a waterproof roll top bag. They come in pairs. I've got another one in the back, my back pouch over yonder. Check it out, Barkbusters. I got those at 3dcycleparts.com. I got them there because they are, look at this, they're powder coated black, and all of this is black up here, and I wanted them to be black also, so that's what that's all about. Oh, I'm gonna show off my mirrors. I love those mirrors. Those are the Royal Enfield touring mirrors. I like it. WRS windshield. Haha. Okay, jumping over to this bike. Now this is a Scram, like a Himalayan, very close to the old style 411, but this has those bags on it, and these are, I'm not sure what these are called, so we can find a label on there. I don't see a label. They are Rhino Walk bags. Look at that Velcro. You can put your own little stickers on there. I don't know, again, I think these are water resistant, maybe not waterproof, but check that out. Big pocket on the front. It's got all kinds of these little loops, D-rings everywhere. You know, looks like straps for other things. Let's see what it looks like inside, if I can get it open. How do you open it? Well, it's a roll top. So you unhook this down here, snap, snap, roll this open. So you can put more in there than, you know, you don't have to have it all the way down. You can load them up. I'm not sure how many liters these are. I bet they're 30 liters. I think that's what they are. Look, check it out. You can unzip the liner and get the liner out of there. See the zipper right there? So that's a waterproof liner. That's good. That should be a good bag. I've seriously thought about this system too. That would be a good ad. You know, they are removable, I think. Snap, snap. Yeah, they're kind of strapped on, but you could remove them. I like it. I like it. I just found this hanging over there just now, actually. And it's one of those rider's vests. I don't know if I can find a tag on it. I don't really know much. I should have read the tag before I did the video, huh? It is a Rhino Walk rider's vest. Medium size, black. Doesn't say much about it, but okay. It's got these little pouches on the front. It's got all kinds of this molly strapping all over it. Reflective material here, where you can hang things on both sides. Let's turn it around and take a look at the back side. It's got a pouch for a bladder. Is that for a bladder? It looks like it is. A drinking, you know, one of those bags. How do you get the spout out? Yeah, there's a little holder so you can hold it, you know, so it stays upright. That's pretty nifty. And again, it's got these little side pouches, reflective material, molly strap stuff all over. Again, another pouch down here that you can get stuff into. A lot of people wear those. You know, they wear their armored shirts or whatever, and then they put that on over that. It's a pretty neat product. I like it. Running over here right quick, we saw these bags on Colorado Marks Himalayan. They have this frame that you put on the sides of your bike. Let's see if there's a bike here with a frame. So there would be a frame that you put right there, the Royal Enfield frame, and then you put these brackets on there. You put these on, they just click in place. There's a little trigger right there where my fingers are. You pull that trigger up, pull them right off, and they're lockable. You can put a padlock on there for yourself. That's kind of cool. Here are the nets. Is there a price on them? 15 bucks for those nets. There's more of those tool pouches, so they got them in green and in black. This is a tail pack, which is just like the tank bag, but it's bigger. And we'll get a look at the tank bag at the other house also. I think I've shown you everything. These are some GV bags that somebody put on theirs. I believe Baxter Cycle does sell those too. Oh, look at this GV tank bag. It's magnetic. I like it. It's got a strap around the neck. Magnetic, so you can do your thing. Huh, that's handy. Easy to get on and off. This bike's got the bark busters on it. Me gusta mucho. Okay, my friends, let's run over to the Fuzzy Biker Garage. Wahoo! Alrighty, we're at the Fuzzy Biker Garage now. This is a Himalayan 450 with Rhino Walk bags on the back end. I think I showed you these on an earlier bike. This is the tail bag that they have that goes with it. I've shown this bag before. It's expandable. You can bring the sides out. To get into the bag, let's see if I can find the right zipper. You can open this up and get in like this from either end. Shut that down like that. There's pouches on the end. Little carrying strap right there. Check this out. Netted screen right there. Little pouches in there. I like that. D-rings everywhere. Got this elastic on the top. You can unhook this. Also the sides expand. I think I already mentioned that. So you can unhook this, lay a coat over this like this, throw this back on. You can extend these straps, and then that would hold your coat down. Also, you can get into this bag from the top. Look at that. Kind of neat, huh? Pretty good storage. I think this is a 30 liter. I could be wrong about that. Get on their website and check that out, baxtercycle.com. It's a nice bag. If I didn't have a box on mine, I have a box like that, I think I would get something like this. Easy going, easy going. Jumping over here. So this bike has the box on it, but look at on top. We saw these earlier on top of the metal boxes, only this is a wider one. And again, it just Velcros on, so you can take it off easy. So I thought about getting one of these for mine when I go to Alaska and just putting like camera equipment in it, or maybe my gloves or something like that. Some things that I would get into very frequently, so I don't have to get into the actual box. Jumping over here, they've got the Rhino Walk bags. I don't know what these are called, but I think these are the medium-sized bags. They make these in large and an extra large also. Now, when Jeremy and his wife went to Colorado with me, they rode this bike together, and they had these bags on the side, and they had these bags on the front, and I think his wife was wearing a backpack. I can't remember right, but I think that's all they had for storage. They may have had a tank bag also. And they, you know, we went out there for about a week, buzzed around all over out there, stayed at Colorado Mark's house, and just had a good old time. And the storage worked very well, very good system. This is the bag that I'm going to have all my camping gear in when I get my Himalayan back over here. When I get my Himalayan back, it's over at Baxter's. It's like 7 degrees below zero, so I can't really bring it over. But I'll show you how that, it's got a bra system that goes on the side, and these bags actually go on the side of that. And that's the system I think I'm going to use when I go to Alaska. I'm not sure yet, because this is very attractive also, especially with the bigger bags. This is my tank bag that I have on my Royal Enfield Himalayan. I've just placed it on here right now so you can all see that. I like it a lot because of this angle here, goes up. Works very well. Works very well. When I need fuel, I just unhook these two things, lean it back like that, do my fuel. There you go. This one has a ram mount. Let's see what else they add to this. They've got it's the standard windshield. They got these front bags. I've got those on mine also, at least on the one side. Again, they really loaded up. Oh, it's got knee pads on it. I like it. I like it a lot. This one has the headlight guard, the larger windshield. Check these out. These are the Royal Enfield hand guards. It's got the 3-point engine guards on the bottom, the luggage racks on the back, and of course the luggage. Jumping over here to the Bear, this is my Bear. I've got the Rhino Walk tail pack. Now this is actually a tank bag. I mean, this is actually the tank bag. They make one just like this, only a little bigger for a tail pack. They didn't have that when I got this bag. I got this bag for my Himalayan and I had my Bear sitting there. I laid it on the back of the Bear and looked at it and I thought, hey, that works pretty well. And we've got it on there so I can just unsnap these 4 snaps and the whole bag will come off. If I, you know, get a rider, you can just tuck these underneath. But it's a pretty nifty bag. That's a hard shell on top. It's got this molly strapping here. You can open it up. Loads of room in there. Look at that. I've got my, I don't know what I got a bike net. Looks like it has shoulder straps for the back. Oh, that's right. You can turn this into a backpack. That's right. Now I remember. And then on the sides, it's got these little pouches here. You know, that's kind of like a waterproof zipper. It's got that rubber on each side. I like that a lot too. Check that out. And I think it looks really good on this, on the back of this bike. You know, if I go somewhere and I have my camera and stuff in there like that, I can just pop it off the back. It's got a handle on the back right there. I can't wait to ride this motorcycle this summer. You know, we got that thing right before I went to India, and then winter hit, and we just haven't been able to ride it. And it's just, I put an exhaust on here on one of these bikes the other day. I did a video about it. I did decat, and then and I think I did the tailpipe also. And what an absolutely amazing machine. Also, there's a lot of talk about the shocks on the rear, and I've got some ideas on how to adjust those out a little bit and make them a little better to my riding, and I can't wait to work on that. This is my Super Meteors. I've got the GV bags. I love these bags. I don't know if you could put these on a Himalayan or not, but if I took this bike to Alaska, this bike as it is right now, I just put a tail pouch on it, could actually go to Alaska without any problem. It's got good tires, it's got a tune, it's got good windshield, I've got the large foot pegs on the front, and I've got these great bags. There's what they're, hey, I've been looking for that hat. Ha, 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 my Himalayan hat. Check that out, loads of room, loads of room. The neat thing about these bags, let me get them zipped up and I'll show you what I like about them. When I want to pack these, I hit that, pull them off right there. I take those into the house, throw them on the bed, open them up, load them up with stuff, walk back out to the bike, watch this. Hit those two things, push that in there, do that, now it's hooked on. You know, no problems at all. Haha, sharp, huh? Look, YSS shocks. I'm thinking about putting YSS on there, but I got some other ideas before I go to that extent. So this bike has the rack, the bags, the YSS, the windshield, the foot pegs. Oh, the touring seat. I've got a touring seat on there too. So this is another option you could have. You'd have to have racks on your bike. And I think, I don't know if you can make these work on a Himalayan or not, but this is my classic 350. And these, they call these military bags. And they just kind of sit on there. You know, that's how faded they've become over the years. I like this bike. I call this my grocery getter. When I go to the grocery store, I take this because I can just open these up, put the stuff in there. These bags are double. There's a liner in there. You can pull it out and it'll double in size. You got to carry more stuff. This is all my camping gear. And when I took this motorcycle camping, this is exactly what I had. I had these two bags and that. And I think it was just an overnight trip, but it did very well. I think it was 700 miles in 2 days. And here I've got a sleeping bag, a tent, and a sleep mattress. That is a really nifty system, by golly. Got a lot of mileage out of it. You know what, we'll do a video on that coming up soon, what I got in that bag and how well it works. So, out of all of this, what do I like the best? That's really the question, you know. I am really leaning towards that system right there. I do like the system that Colorado Mark has on his bag. It seems And it's got a lot of capacity. I can't remember how many. I think it's like 45 liters per side or 35 liters per side. It's a lot of storage. This is a little less storage, but you know, I would keep my metal box and then put these bags on. I've thought about that. I'm really leaning towards these a lot. Basically, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to have to take them out and try it. So I'm going to put this system on first, where I strap these onto the side, take the bike out, do some camping trips, and then I'll probably switch over to this system right here and see what I can learn about that. I know Jeremy likes that. When they use the bike, he said it worked great. You know, the weight's down low, over, and if you get the bigger bags, they come back to here somewhere. Put a lot of storage on it. The hard bag system that we looked at earlier, that's a really nice system. It's lockable, it's waterproof, it's or water resistant, and that should work very well. Which units would you choose? What would you put on your motorcycle for a trip to Alaska? What would work best and why, you know, in your opinion? If y'all are in the market for a new or used Royal Enfield, Triumph, classic British bike of any type, need bags like any of these bags, and Rhino Walk bags, hard bags, soft bags, sleeping bags, I don't know, accessories, you know, engine guards, windshields, stuff like that, gloves, jackets, hats, helmets, anything at all. Get yourself over to Baxter Cycle in the mighty metropolis of Marnie, Iowa, or go to baxtercycle.com. Tell those fine folks that Fuzzy Biker sent you, by golly. It's a beautiful day outside somewhere, not here. We got, hey, you know, it looks nice out there, but it's really, really cold. If you've got the weather, get out there and ride, my friends. Life is good. Wahoo!
Wahoo! Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wahoo! 3. Wahoo! Wahoo!